Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to talk about the importance of personalizing your message and how to do so easily so that your message can stick out among others to get your prospective clients for your business. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Preston. I'm a professional recruiter running and scaling my own agency. Been doing so for over a decade, helped several hundreds of people find their dream job, and also work with some of the best companies on the planet and loving what I do every single day. In this video though, I want to talk about client acquisition, business development, lead generation, everything about clients, because if you are an independent recruiter, agency owner, external recruiter, all of the above, which is what I do, half of your business is finding candidates, but half your business is also finding clients who want to hire your candidates. And as I'm filming this video, so much has to be perfect when it comes to nailing down the clients. It's all about understanding the market, validating it. It's all about finding the right companies, finding the right people at the companies you reach out to, how to engage them, how to get the data, and more importantly, once you've gotten that far, how to really craft the perfect message to actually stand out. Because guess what? If you're reaching out to somebody, chances are there's another recruiter reaching out to them as well. So what makes your message stand out from everyone else? Now, to do that, you can do one of two ways. You can do things manually and grab a literal sheet of paper and a pen and try to literally think, how do I actually write a message that will stand out? And that could take you minutes if you're a good writer, or maybe hours, or maybe forever if you're a horrible writer like myself. Of course, like with anything, you get better with practice, right? Perhaps you look at that person's LinkedIn profile, perhaps you get some ideas off the job postings, or perhaps you do the basic what everyone else does is like, hey company, I see you're hiring for a graphic designer. I work with amazing graphic designers. You want to chat with me? Well, the bad news is that way doesn't really work anymore. That used to work about 3, 5, 10 years ago when it was so easy to get clients, sending a random email, a one-off call, literally a half-baked, half-effort email, literally doing a half-effort message, and you can get clients in abundance. That doesn't work anymore, right? So what works now is all about not only reaching out to the right person, but it's how you do that, how you make them feel like you really put in the research, you really understand what they're going through, you really can empathize with their pain point, and you craft all that in one concise messaging. Sounds tough, right? I think it is when you do it manually, but now there are tools out there that just make it so much easier to really give you the confidence to not waste time scribbling away on all these different messages and angles that don't work. Instead, use technology to do all that for you. Right now, we're going through the golden era of recruiting, where as an independent recruiter like myself or agency owner, when I show up to work every day, all my time is literally on closing clients, closing candidates, doing placements. If I do anything else outside of that, that's what technology is for. If you do anything else outside of that, that's what technology is for. And for this video, I'm going to show you my favorite ways on how to go about personalizing messages and finding the right people. So let me go ahead and share my screen. In this video, I want to talk about my personal favorite client acquisition software called Flint, which is going to become the intelligence brain of all things client acquisition. So anything that you have to think about when it comes to finding the clients, all the way to engaging them, all the way from research to leads to the companies to the job rec to engaging them and personalizing, Flint's going to do all of that, and it's just going to get better and better and better. And the reason why I'm excited to make this video is they just recently launched a massive new change on their leads page, and I'm really happy to show you and walk you through it right now. So as you know guys, this is what Flint looks like. If you are unfamiliar, please check out my previous videos. Flint uses the power of AI and AI agents, specifically your AI assistants, your AI employees, to really do all that researching for you, identifying the perfect companies, the perfect decision makers, being able to also show you very clearly like who they are, their title, their email, their phone number, and the job description, all of that great stuff. Now, what's really great about this new latest update is it's extremely powerful. Not only have they completely redesigned their leads page, but they also added stronger, more robust front-facing AI context and recommendation, which I'm really happy to show you how it works. Let's use this one as an example, right? Every agent that you have, you can resume it, you can pause it, you can view the history, you can edit it, and you can delete it. So let's just say as an example, I'm going to go ahead and view the history, okay? So for this agent specifically, I'm targeting Greater USA. I'm targeting really just random jobs. That's why I'm just calling it USA jobs. But if you want to create an agent, and let's say to do that very clearly, you go to top right, create agent, you could give it whatever you want to call. Every agent can target up to 10 different job titles. So let's say that you are someone who specializes in software engineers. Like, hey, I want to find companies hiring software engineers. You can literally type it in here, right? Or you can type whatever you want. Maybe let's do full stack engineer. Awesome. And let's do mobile engineer. Or maybe, hey, I also do graphic designers as well. Maybe I like healthcare, I do surgeons or nurses as well, right? So you can really type in whatever you want. You can choose from the pre-populated or type. You can select your location. So let's say United States. Let's say in terms of industries, you can search like legal or finance. So basically what I'm searching here are companies in finance and legal in the US that are hiring software engineers, because that's the type of company I want to go after for this example, okay? But you can really set any industry here. You can select the job type, full-time, part-time contract. Let's do full-time. In terms of work type, you can do remote, hybrid, on-site. Let's do all. Click next. You can also filter by company size. So if you don't care about talking to a small startup to massive Amazons or Google, leave it blank. We also want to make sure Flint does not find the postings of other recruitment agencies. So naturally, we're going to ban those industries, okay? And then the most important part is Flint's going to ask you to put in the actual titles of the decision makers you want them to find so that you can reach out to them. And if you know this very clearly, you can type it in here. If you don't, you can just click on this button. You can wait 5-7 seconds, wait for the fields to populate, and then you can edit it as you see fit based on the titles that you inputted or you selected earlier. So as you can see, the titles have populated, and then you can add phone numbers if you want. You can let AI go deeper to really make sure it's fully accurate, and then go ahead and set up the agent and run it. When it's running, you have these squares. Now let's go back to the start of the video where we view the results. Real quick, if you ever thought about starting your own recruitment agency or you're a recruiter struggling to land clients, you'll want to check out our coaching and implementation program. Inside, I give you the exact scripts, the outreach templates, and acquisition systems I used to hit over $500,000 my first year, scale to over $100,000 months, and do over $5 million in placements on my own desk. Our students are already hitting $30,000, $50,000, even $80,000 per month or more. Many of them doing it part-time. So if you want to learn the same playbook, the link's below. It's exactly what I use. Now back to the video. So as you can see, this agent is actually still active. It ran May 22nd. It got fantastic 30 leads, scraped about 150 jobs for us online. And now our leads are ready to look at. Let's take a look. So when you click on them, boom, this is what it looks like. It's so much better, so much more powerful, so much more insight for me to be able to take action on. So here I see the perfect leads that are listed for me, perfect 30 leads. I can see basic information like the name, their title, along with their LinkedIn and email. I can see the company they're working at, how big the company is, the location. I also get a summary. So this guy named Alexander, he's an excellent match. Flint rates him 95%. It's an excellent match. He's a CEO decision maker at a SaaS IT company at a Chicago-based sales director. Strongest angle links enterprise SaaS, selling to the sustainability domain requirements. Awesome. It also shows why it has a really strong matching. It shows all the criteria. Check, 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 check. Job titles, CEO, primary hire decision maker for commercial hires. Amazing. Okay. Location, New York. Amazing. That's what we wanted. Seniority, CEO. That's what we wanted. Company size, 49 employees. That's what we wanted. And industry, right? Independent research SaaS. Awesome. He's hiring for a sales director. And the cool thing is you can always tweak the matching criteria here. So if you want to prioritize the rankings, you just say like, let's say job title is number 1 right now, location is number 2, senior number 3, then you can save the preferences, you can switch it up, and based on that new ranking, then these percentages might change. So you see some really, really cool stuff here, but it gets better. So what happens is if you click on this profile, it opens up to a whole nother window. So here we have tabs. The overview tab, you can see in much more information, like what's happening now. So he's the CEO of a company called How Good, right? And now we have a little diagnosis summary blurb. How Good is hiring a sales director for the greater Chicago area to grow Lattice, its sustainability intelligence platform. CEO of a 49-person SaaS research firm, Alexander needs a senior individual contributor who can sign enterprise food service clients and drive measurable impact. Nice. I got a very concise summary here. Why this is a good match shows me again, as well as a score breakdown. If I look down, I can also see another reasoning. So the reason why it's a 95%, not 100, is because there's an absence of confirmed recent funding event in the supplied information, because in the criteria, that was one of the information that I wanted. Now, if that information was there, he would have been a close to 99, perhaps 100%. I scroll down, I can see his email, LinkedIn profile, his company's URL and location. I can also see more high-level information about his position. He's a C-suite, department, how much experience level he has. Another high-level snapshot about his company called How Good. It's a sustainability research company. It goes over employees, funding, latest stage, latest rounds, founded, year, all that good stuff. I can then go back to the left, click profile. I get more in-depth information about his profile. I click on his company called How Good. I get a lot more in-depth information about his company, keywords, funding history, technology stack, emails, marketing automation, frameworks, keywords, all this really, really powerful stuff if it intrigues you. It also has a link for the job posting. So there's a job posting for the sales director they're hiring for their team. You can read all about it here. You can also see the link to it. Now, what makes Flint really powerful though is this last section. Flint's not only going to just give you all this information, which technically it's easy to find and many other softwares have it. I think where Flint really is separating itself is now showing you 4 different unique angles that you can use to include in your messaging to stand out from other people. So as you can see, when I click this, I get 4 different angles: personalized outreach angles, AI generated hooks tailored to the lead. Angle number 1 focuses on enterprise food service deals require Chicago-based SaaS hunter. It starts off by giving you a little summary or diagnosis, right? So this company targets food service providers and retailers, closing large regional accounts in the greater Chicago area, really needs a field-focused sales director with enterprise SaaS experience and vertical credibility. As CEO, Alexander will be prioritizing hires who can immediately open and close regional enterprise pipelines. And then it gives you an actual outreach line that you can use and tweak in your messaging. Signing enterprise food service clients for Lattice in the Chicago market needs a field-proven SaaS hunter with a vertical food service credibility. That's very relevant to what they're looking for, right? Based on what we just read. And then to give you more context, Flint then shows you what this sentence would look like in an email. So it literally includes the same email here again, then follows it up with a subject line. And then it also says the candidate who can translate sustainability data into procurement savings are limited and typically sourced through targeted industry networks. Would you like a short list of Chicago-based SaaS reps with food service experience? How cool is that? And that's only angle number 1. Angle number 2 really focuses on small commercial teams needing an IC who can build enterprise pipeline solo. Number 3, focus on selling data for sustainability tools requires sellers who translate impact into ROI. The outreach line, converting sustainability data into clear commercial ROI for buyers requires sellers fluent in both analytics and enterprise procurement. And then it adds those profiles are really uncommon and usually sourced from adjacent data SaaS roles rather than generic sales hire. Are you interested in a short list of Chicago sellers who sold data-driven SaaS into food service or CPG? So you're coming off really strong because you're really showing the recipient that you've done your research. You care. You understand exactly what the pain point he's going through, but also what pain point his job and the company's going through. And you're really creating a message that addresses every single thing on top of the role that you want to help him hire for. The 4th angle goes over Chicago vertical expertise, food service, impact, selling is a niche. Amazing, spot on. Finding a Chicago-based seller who understands kitchen procurement and sustainability impact is a narrow urgent search. How amazing is that? Not just for him, but they do it for every of the leads that you get. I can pick one at random. Let's do Sean Conway, who's hiring a equity research analyst. He's working at a company called Curry Capital, is hiring an equity research analyst for its downtown Chicago office while positioning as a rapid growing national RIA with Barron's top 100 standing. That growth and reputation makes sourcing experienced analysts both urgent and candidate competitive. Why this is a good match? 70%. Score breakdown. The reason why it's a little bit lower, let's see, is uncertainty whether the director of operations directly owns investments hiring or not. Okay, you get the same information here. And then guess what? 4 personalized angles just like that. The first one focuses on growth in Barron's ranking, increasing expectations for incoming research talent. A top 100 RIA hiring a downtown Chicago equity research analyst needs a hiring story that meets candidates' elevated expectations. Number 2, focus on on-site downtown role requiring local senior analysts, narrows candidate availability. Number 3, focus on roles coverage breadth demands candidates with flexible market cap experience. And number 4, highlights the close PM collaboration raises candidate selection stakes for operations timeline. Every single angle with a synopsis, a line, and more context in an actual message that's ready to go. This small little part has so much friction for me to just like think of the message, to A/B test, to manually Google or use Claude or Gemini or ChatGPT would take me so much effort and so much just mental bandwidth to create this. The fact that Flint gives me 4, not just any random angles, proven, unique, robust angles that can help me save time and engage my clients better, it's honestly a game changer. And it's something that me and my team uses every single day. So if you are looking for clients and you really just want to speed that up, Flint's quickly becoming our go-to tool that basically is doing everything correctly. This new drop of new intelligence, AI, reasoning, and most importantly, personalization angles is such a huge time saver. And I was able to hear from the team that the next couple drops they're about to do is going to be even more. So definitely keep in touch with them. Check out their free tiers, free trials. You can go to tryflint.ai, tryflynt.ai, and give it a go. But I love this tool so much, and no more manual, integrated, hacking, 50 different tools, overpaying for tools that are too technical, giving us headaches. It's time to use better tools, faster, affordable, so we can focus our time on the things that actually matter: closing clients, closing candidates, doing placements, making money. Hope you like this, and we'll see you on the next one.